Hey guys, Azdeek here. Just wanted to let you guys know that this video was made before LFCell actually dropped, so this might be a little bit skewed because we don't know where the Androids team is going to lie after his release. That being said, let's go ahead and get right into it.
Yo fam, that game, what's going on? It is your boy ZVG here, and today I am joined by the homies Azdeek and Swift. Say what's up, guys.
Yo.
What's going on?
And today we're going to be taking a look at Game Press's team tier list. Alright, best teams in the game. Recorded in September. Alright, so without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. So, Z tier teams, we got hybrids, regen, movies, and SAIYANS. I think this is like universally agreed, to be honest with you. I don't think like anybody is gonna have any queries or any quarrels.
And I actually agree with the order that they have this. Hybrids is definitely number one. Regen, if it's a stacked regen team, it is always tough. Like, regen is always a tough matchup for me, at least, because they have so much disruption and they're so hard to take down. Movies is phenomenal. Movies obviously counters hybrids a little bit, so I think that's one of the reasons they're so high. But movies is still good, even if you're not facing a hybrids team. And then obviously SAIYANS has been good for a while now. So
yeah, I think I think movies is just like the anti-meta team, if that makes sense. Like, they counter hybrids, they match up well against SAIYANS, and they can also like tier through region, right? So I think them being here actually does make sense. And obviously SAIYANS,
100%.
Yeah, but hybrids number one undisputed best team in the game. 5 lives, insane damage. They just have everything, man. To be honest, like they just have everything that they need to just destroy you.
Yeah. I hope we don't see any more hybrid buffs for at least, I don't know how long, at least
6
a little
months.
bit. 'Cause,
6 months.
Hopefully longer than that almost. I feel like they'll be good for a while. Like, if you look at the hybrid team right now, they have all they need for a long time.
Yep.
So
they don't need anything, bro. Like, just don't touch them anymore, Legends, please, bro.
But yeah, these are the the top 4 teams in the game. Now going on to S tier, we got
Geek.
And this is a point that I always bring up, right? So Geek is a top 5 team in the game, but the difference between like Geek and the 4th best team in the game is massive. Like it's not like a small gap or anything. Like it's very apparent about which team is better. Like it's just Geek is good, right? But against the top 4 teams, it's always a struggle. Like you have to play so much better than them to come up with a victory, and they just can just play brain dead. Putting it lightly, and just clobber you. They're that good. The top 4 teams in the game. Then we got Geek, we got Future, Strike Future. Obviously one of the best teams in the game, but it just requires a whole car for you to get the
big investment.
The team to where they're at. But then we got Super Saiyans as the 3rd best team in S tier. What do you guys think of the top 3 in this tier right here?
Dude, I like to see Super Saiyans this high too, and when it comes to God Key, I feel like nowadays with basically since Evolution Vegeta came out, I feel like God Key is in a better spot now than they have been in a long time. I'm curious for the Super Saiyan team, what setup do they have listed here for Game
Probably
Press?
Gohan, both of the Gohans, I'm sure.
Like the Revival Super Saiyans?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the main reason why Super Saiyans is up here.
Yeah. Because if that's the setup, that actually makes sense. Because that is a nasty setup that I've personally ran before. Yeah. And it's a phenomenal team.
Yeah, it's so dirty.
And I like to see Future this high too, man. I mean, like ZVG said, we got Strike Future and even regular Future, which is kind of more blast based, I guess. Future is still a phenomenal team, so I like to see that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir. Going down the list, we got Sun Family and GT. Azdeek's favorite team, we got Ravi Universe, and we got USS as all the teams in S tier. What do you guys think of Sun Family, GT, Ravi Universe, and USS? I definitely think that USS could be above Ravi Universe. I think Ravi Universe is just the worst team, even though it's still good. I think that USS just has SSBE, they got Topo, they got EXG, and they have everything that Ravi Universe has, but Ravi Universe doesn't have SSBE to like really carry the damage, if that makes sense.
I feel like people just nowadays have more stars on Rival Universe just because the units have been out longer. But as we continue into the future, I feel like USS, as people get more and more stars on these units, that the USS probably will surpass Rival Universe. Because I agree, USS is probably better, but you just have to have the decent stars.
Yeah, I think the I also agree. I think USS is better because simply because of the fact that they have SSBE, right? They have SSBE.
Facts.
And then Rival Universe, they don't have any LF, they don't have any Zenkai, and even when you look at their core, it's probably just Hit is probably on each of the cores and stuff like that, right? Too. And I think I like Hit a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I think Hit's really good, but he's extremely squishy. And if you don't have God Topo, who you're gonna run as your green, you're probably gonna run Vados. Two extremely squishy units right there. I don't think that's a very good combination.
And they don't have any endurance either. Like they don't have like anybody to like, even though USS doesn't have that either, they still have better defenses than Rival Universe in a sense.
Rival Universe relies on blue topo.
Yeah.
That's about it. Besides blue topo, they don't have like basically.
Oh,
I guess Jiren, like a tank.
I forgot about.
Oh yeah, no worries. No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Jiren is kind of tanky, and like I said, nowadays most people have them. Like, if I run into Rival Universe, it's like a full 14-star team, like nowadays. So I feel like a 14-star Jiren kind of is tanky because I know he has that same thing Gogeta has, where like that first combo he doesn't take much damage, but. Yeah, overall, Rival Universe, I feel like, heavily relies on blue topo.
Yep, I agree. If you're gonna run Jiren over the greens, the greens that we currently do have, like your Jiren has to be stacked. Like it has to be super like
massive stacked.
Yeah,
massive stacked. But yeah, no, also we got Sunfam and GT. I think the issue with Sunfam is the fact that they're trying to be Saiyans and hybrids in one, and it's just not like cohesive, if that makes sense. Right?
Yeah.
And I think that's big issue with Sunfam and why they're not higher on the list.
Like a pure Saiyan team is probably better than Sun Family, and then pure hybrids is better than Sun Family, just because FSK does so much more damage on hybrids.
Yeah. Because exactly how ZVG said, when you get Sun Fam, you're trying to mix the best of both worlds with the best Saiyan units like Super Saiyan 3 Goku or Namek Goku, and you're trying to mix the best of hybrids with FSK or Revival Gohan, and you end up just taking away from one or the other.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a perfect way to put it.
Yeah, and also the Z abilities aren't that too great too, because they don't really overlap really well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They got GT. Obviously, dude, it just sucks to me that GT got like so much love in the year, and they're just like, compared to the other teams in the game, they're just not it, man.
No, not at all.
Yeah, they're just compared to other teams, and they got so much love.
They're fun. Like I really do love this team a lot, and they're extremely fun and stuff like that. But it's just, I don't know. They got all this. It kind of feels like the LOE effects, though, right? They're getting like this love. They get these Zenkais. They get these. Even LOE got this LF Zenkai and stuff like that. We got the poster boy for Anniversary, which was Gogeta 4.
He ain't even on the team, bro. He ain't even on the team.
Yeah, he's not even. Oh my god, bro! It's just, pretty much enough said right there.
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty much it for S tier. Would you guys switch anything around in the order in S tier, or did you guys switch anything around?
I actually agree with most of this. The only thing I was gonna say is, like, if you're running into like a super stacked GT team, then you could maybe argue GT's a little higher, but only if it's like a super stacked team. Because you guys got to realize, like, Majub, the blue kid Goku, they just came out recently, so not a lot of people have them like 14 stars. But if you're somebody that, you have Majub 14, the blue kid Goku 14, you have all the Zenkais necessary, then you could, I feel like there's an argument to be made that GT could be a little bit higher. But like I said, only if you got them like, really high stars.
I completely agree.
Yep.
Other than that, I don't see any issues. I agree with basically all of this, basically.
I'm surprised that I'm curious to see where Powerful Opponent lies, because I honestly thought that they were an S tier team.
Oh, no,
they're top of tier 1.
They're in their tier with androids.
Okay.
Few fusions and androids, Powerful Opponent, fusions as the top 3 teams in tier 1.
Okay.
That's interesting. Because I feel like Powerful Opponent is like viable, but only like once again, you just gotta have all the LFs at really high stars.
Powerful Opponent literally costs like a house.
Oh
a house to like actually like, like it's more expensive than Strike Future, and Strike Future is pretty expensive, bro. Like that's how bad PO is when it comes down to like how much you gotta invest in the team.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. It's pretty wild.
Exactly. Yeah. They are very, very expensive. It's kind of like unrealistic for people to have like fully built out PO teams, and because you find yourself when you're building PO, well, for me at least, I keep constantly having to find replacements because you're like, okay, what's the optimal blue unit for this? You have Kid Buu and LF Broly. And those are both LF units.
Yeah.
Purple, I mean, you do have DKP, who's phenomenal by himself, but depending on what kind of, like, what, if it's going to be a strike-based team, you want LF Rose more on there.
Yeah. And that's probably one of the main reasons they're so low on this list is because, well, there's probably other reasons as well, but one of the main reasons is just because this is a team that you really don't see that often just because it does take such a large investment.
Yep. 100%.
Dude, Fusions is just sad. Like, I fought Piggy, like, and I've told Piggy this countless times, like, just drop Gojira for Fusions, bro. Like, Fusions as a whole just feels like they need God to help them to, like, reach to, like, a top tier level, because they're not top tier. Like, the units just don't synergize really well. They just don't. Like, it just feels
Not
like
at all.
they're just individually they're okay, but as a team they suck. As a team, dude.
They almost need, in my opinion, Fusions almost needs like a Vados type unit that can kind of glue the team together. You know, just add a bunch of extra synergy between the units.
Yeah.
You know, they do have endurance now with Majub, I guess, but you know, maybe they need more of a dedicated, you know, like revival unit specifically for the team. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to look at it, but they're definitely lacking. When you compare Fusions to like the Z tier teams like SAIYANS, Hybrids, Movies, they're definitely lacking.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But yeah, I think that's about it. I
list.
agree with most of this list, to be honest. I think Game Press did a really good job with this list.
Females, Vegeta Family, and LOE. Then you got Frieza Force. I think LOE and Frieza Force that could, like, you know, scoop up like a bit above females, because females are just. I think Azdeek, do you have anything to say about like females, bro? Because honestly, I think females are just like 18 carrying them, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I think with females, because I generally, when I think of females, if you're going to run a females core, I'm not sure what they have right here on Game Press, but you just run 18, Zenkai 21, and then probably Vados. Maybe that could be like switched out for someone else. I'm not too sure, but it's pretty much, those are the three that I run at least, right? I think that's pretty much when you're running female, and then you just have, it's just very, very like mediocre, and like how you said, it just Android 18 being like, it's the same effect with androids, right? The androids team, it pretty much, a lot of it falls onto Android 18 herself. I'm not gonna lie.
And does females, do they even have access to revival or endurance?
No, they don't.
See, that's a big
Endurance?
factor
No.
right there, because nowadays, I mean, we're in a meta right now where if you don't have some type of way to stop a rush, you're automatically at a disadvantage.
You're automatically
So-
not going to be in top 5 teams. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it. Yeah.
You almost have to play perfectly, because if you don't play perfectly, you know, as soon as they get 1 or 2 combos, they rush, and then you're at a 2v3 disadvantage. I mean, you really got to play basically perfect with the team with no revival or endurance.
Exactly.
We got Vegeta
I'm
Family.
actually, yeah,
which
I'm
is
surprised to see
just-
Vegeta Family right here. Are they good?
I think SSBE is like, you know, the main carry.
Oh, okay.
Read at the
Yeah,
team.
I was like,
I think
I was
I
about
Probably
to say,
definitely carries that team.
I've used a blast based version of the team, and the team is actually like not that bad with like per Vegeta, you know, SSBE, Zenkai Sen Blue Trunks. You know, I think the team is okay, but I really think that once the leader update comes out, you could just slap on a Vegeta on the team to like just get that endurance. I think that's gonna make Vegeta Family like actually like a good team once they have that a Vegeta with the leader of the. But other than that, they're just missing that, you know, endurance or revival factor. But their damage is totally fine. Like, their damage is great, but the defense and the endurance and the revival, they just don't have it. You know.
Yeah, I could see that.
yep, exactly. And that's the exact same situation you got going on with LOE. No one that has endurance, no one that has revival and stuff like that. So even from that being said, I honestly would slap Frieza Force above them.
Yeah. I was just about to say, I would definitely stop Frieza Force, because Frieza Force has 2 people that can, you know, stop a rush with Robbery and a Vegeta. They also have everyone that LOE has except Blue Cooler. So there's a better team, like unit for unit, right? So I definitely could slap them above LOE, and even above females too. Like above right here, I think they'd be pretty good. Like, they're a really good team now with a Vegeta in the core. and also Ultra Vegeta as well too, which is very powerful purple. So they got a lot of good stuff going on that team.
Oh yeah. Robbery for being a free-to-play unit. I mean, he really helps out this team a lot.
He's amazing. The tanking that he can do, bro. Like, it's just sometimes I even have to ask myself, like, all right, my opponent's gonna rush me. Am I even gonna take away my first life, dude? Like, that's just how powerful Rob is.
Yeah, he's pretty good. And going down to tier 2, we got DB Saga. And then we got, we got Battlemore's favorite
My
team.
Super Warriors, dude.
Tier
Battle
4.
Super Warriors.
Yeah, DB Saga. I think DB Saga is a, how can I say it? They're viable, but only at 14 stars. Like, they need to be
Yeah, you
stacked
gotta
out
have
across
them
the
really
board.
high stars.
They're like a troll team, dude. Like, they're like a meme team.
Yeah, they're a meme team, but they can actually put in the work. Like, don't be mistaken, bro. They can actually put in the work.
Yeah, they will take your, like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, the stuff that they do with your Dragon Balls, it's unholy. Like,
I like that. Yeah. I like the fact that the DB Saga team is a team that manipulates Dragon Balls the best. I really like that factor that they have, because Launch does, Yamcha does. They got DKP that also, like, it's just,
he steals them, bro. He literally steals them from me, bro.
Yeah,
he's a thief. Even Purple DKP, I think he actually has Dragon Ball manipulation as well.
I think he takes away one or something. I actually have no idea.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Legends Road team dead in the water. Yeah, that's pretty
much. Do
much.
they even care about Legends Road anymore? I feel like they're just like. Do you think they'll ever release more Legends Road units? Because like how you said, this team was just forgotten. Like, this used to be the best free-to-play team, and now it's just like,
oh my gosh.
I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah, they're just not good at all.
Rip.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Game Press team tier list. Let us know in the comments what you guys would change, which team should be higher, all that good stuff. This is EVG, joined by Azdeek and Swift, and we'll catch you guys in the next 5-9 gaming video. Peace out, boys.
Peace.
Later.